I'm a Muslim girl, this is who I am. I'm just gonna rock it, so yeah.
FunX. Yuna is een Maleisische zangeres die heeft samengewerkt met Pharrell Williams, DJ meer, Jhené Aiko en Usher.
Could we maybe just take a small history tour and go back to when you just started writing songs?
I started writing poetries when I was 14, just listening to Lauryn Hill and No Doubt and Alanis Morissette. So these are all singer-songwriter girls, but I did not know how to compose my own songs back then at the time. And I think when I was 19 or 20, I actually auditioned for kind of like American Idol, but the Malaysian version of it.
Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead.
But then I got eliminated after top 40 or something, and I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I don't know, it just came naturally. I just went back into my room, picked up my guitar, which I just started, to learn a couple of chords on the guitar. I'm just you know what? I'm gonna write my own songs.
Only you can make me.
How was that first period that you rose to fame, especially in your own country?
It was a lot of fun. I feel wow, I can't believe people are actually listening to this, because at the time I didn't really show my face, all my photos on my MySpace was just up to here, so people don't really know who I am. So when a friend of mine hey, so listen to this girl, Yuna, and I'm just that's me, and they're what, really? I'm yeah, my name is Yuna Liz, that's me. I'm no. So it was kind of funny when it spread around Malaysia like that.
Call my name and I will make a sound.
I was looking at a few different Malaysian singers. It's a Muslim country, but
we're very modern.
Very modern. So was that also a reason for taking complete control not only of your music but also of your image?
I remember going into a meeting and they told me to if you want to be signed, we gotta probably take off the hijab, and that was actually kind of normal. And I was how is this normal? And to me, I wasn't raised like that. I was just raised okay, if this is who you are, this is who you are. My parents raised me like that. I'm really not comfortable with people telling me how to dress and stuff like that. So the only way to do it is to just register my own company and start my own label back home. So I can actually have a full creative control over, my image, my songs, my music, my lyrics.
Find your light, don't hide from what you are, and rise before you fall, and hope for something more. Live if you really want to.
Another song that's right now is a huge hit. I play it almost every day in my show, Crush with Usher. How did that process go?
I met up with him at his rehearsal space. We were just there okay, talk about have a chit chat about whatever, his tour. So I didn't really let's work together, I really wanted to have a solid body of work before going to him, I really wanted to be secure with myself. So once I finally started to work on chapters, I was working on Crush. So I wrote Crush, I sang, and my producer, Brian and Mac, they were working on it, and they added all these things. It was just it wasn't enough. I thought, yeah, we need something else, and we need Usher on this. We reached out to him, we sent him the track, and then he recorded his part, and then he sent it back to us. And I was blown away. The first time I heard it, I was oh my God, I cannot wait for the world to hear it.
I think I've got a little crush on you.
Your album is quite personal. Is that difficult to do, to show the world your innermost feelings?
I think when you're a singer-songwriter, it's you have a choice. You either write something that's a dramatization of something, or write about your real life. And For me, it's kind of like a little bit of both, you know, because like I write based on what I know, like what I went through myself. Let's just write about it and see what happens. And they ended up being like, you know, some of my favorite songs like I've ever written.
I know you've been down, 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 down. I want that you're down.